This isn't just another auth setup. I'll show you how to integrate MongoDB authentication without NextAuth. And at the end, we'll even add auto redirects and secure sessions using middleware. So, stay with me. Here's what we're building: a clean login page, MongoDB session handling, and a secure dashboard route. What you need for this video is just install these dependencies and you are good to go. Let's get straight into the code. I've created a basic Next.js setup, and we'll begin with MongoDB connection. Now here, we will write some helping functions for authentication. Like we will create function to hash the password, verify the hashed password, create a function to create JWT token using Jose package, and then we will create JWT verify function, and then we will create the session function as well. Next up, we will create a models folder, and here you will create a user schema for MongoDB. A simple schema for this tutorial and email and password fields. In Actions, we will create our server actions for signup, login, and logout action, which we will use in the forms as server action. This is the main part of the tutorial, a server action simplified and without NextAuth. In this action file, do not forget to add Use Server at the top. Now, let's create a login page and use the getSession method in this page, and also how you will learn how to use Server Action file in the form element. Now, let's create a sign-up page almost similar to login page. Now, we will create the middleware file that controls user access across the application. In this file, we'll check if the user is authenticated using a token stored in cookies. And based on that, we'll either let them continue or redirect them to the correct page. First, we import Next Request and Next Response from Next.js, and we also bring in our verified JWT helper to validate the token. Next, we define two root arrays. Public roots includes pages like login and signup, which are accessible to anyone. AUTH roots are protected pages like a dashboard, which require the user to be logged in. Now here's our main middleware function. We first try to extract the token from cookies, and then we check what type of root the user is trying to access. If the user is already logged in, meaning a valid token exists, and they're trying to visit a public route like login, we redirect them to the dashboard. Because a logged-in user doesn't need to see the login page again. Now, if the route is a protected one, like dashboard, we check if the token is missing. If there's no token, that means the user isn't logged in, so we redirect them to the login page. But if a token does exist, we attempt to verify it using our verified JWT function. If verification fails, for example, the token is expired or tampered with, we redirect the user to login, and we also remove the invalid token from the cookies to clean things up. And finally, if everything checks out, we just continue the request using nextResponse.next, allowing the user to access the route. In last, we have Dashboard UI page. It is only access able to authenticated users. In this page, we are using session again, and we are getting user ID and email from session to display on the dashboard page. Now is the time to import the login page in main page directory. And also let's call the connectDB function at the root layout page, so that when the app starts, it connects the DB at that time and keep it connected. If you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe to StackToAi for more real-world AI-powered full-stack projects. No fluff, just code. And hey, if you have questions or want to suggest what we build next, drop it in the comments below. I read everyone. All right, devs, see you in the next one. Happy coding!